You're all kind of at that point in your life where everybody's wanting you to make decisions about things, and it's not always easy. I can distantly remember, because I'm an old boy, what it was like when I was your age, and I found things really confusing, to be honest. So I kind of understand where you're at, and we're going to try and just help you a bit today. We're not going to ask you to decide your future today, but what we are going to do is get you to think about yourselves and what you might like to do, how you might like to take the next stage of your life on. As you get a bit older, you will undoubtedly find situations where you're offered drugs. You might find you're mixing with people who take drugs. The only thing I want you to remember is just even starting could be the start of you ending your life. But the thing I've always believed is that every single person is special. We're not groups of people, you're all special. You all have something to offer that you may not even realise at this point in time. And you've all got skills, things you're good at, that are really useful in life that you probably don't even realise. I presume you all get onto your iPads or whatever you've got, your phones. You drive your teachers mad when they're ringing lessons. You drive your parents mad. But what are you doing when you do that? Well, you find things out, don't you? If you want to know anything, you go on Google. You might talk to your friends, ask some questions. You have to concentrate. It's amazing how easy it is to concentrate when you like what you're doing. So much easier, especially when you're doing stuff for yourself. And of course, you have to prioritise things you want to do. So you might get in on a night and I want to do my Facebook stuff, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do that. Oh, and I've got my homework to do. What happens when we play a sport? Well, if it's a team sport, we have to work together. We get good at teamwork. We have to talk to each other. We have to communicate. If you've got somebody doing one thing and you want somebody else, you want to pass to them or get them to do something, you've got to be able to communicate. So you're good at that. You've also got to think quick. Because if you don't think quick, you don't make decisions and you let the team down. So you see, all of these things so far are proof that you're really good at this stuff. And then, finally, I presume most of you do a bit of gaming. Well, actually, gaming is really good for you. Now, that's not a licence to get home and say, the bloke I saw today said that I should do loads of gaming. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want your parents coming after me. But what happens when you game? Every time you get a new game, you've got to learn how to do it. You've got to set goals. I want to win. I want to get better points. Whatever it is, you are setting goals that you're trying to achieve, and you have to solve problems. How do I do this? How does it work? You're constantly solving problems. So the reality is, you're all really good at things, and all of those skills are so useful in your life because every one of those things will crop up. But you can already do it. You can already do so much more than you might think you can do.
Okay. Okay, well, when you put it like that, well, Mum and Dad will give me a hard time, but I'll definitely be there.
And have you tidied that pigsty of your room?
Yes.
I need to sort the laundry. Those jeans won't wash themselves.
Yes!
What was that?
Nothing.
And don't forget you promised Dad you'd take the rubbish out. And put the right thing in the right bins this time. Oh, and remember to put the lids down. What the hell are you doing? If I've told you 1,000 times, tidy up this room and pick up those clothes.
Do you guys get this? 1,000? Well, no, I reckon. Siri, how many times has my mum asked me to pick up my clothes? Your mother has asked you to pick up your clothes 200,000 times. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sorry, Mum.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Darling, we're just worried about you. You know we just want what's best for you. But I don't want to see you in a dead-end job with no prospects.
And I don't want
You've
to.
got to help yourself.
And I don't want to. If you don't get your act together, I'll be calling your teacher.
You don't need to do that.
She's really not good enough, this behaviour. You've got to be harder on him.
I've got to be harder.
You've got to be too soft.
You always leave this to me, huh?
Too soft.
You never you want to be his best friend.
Do you guys get big like this? Well, what can I do, huh? What can I do?
So much to think about and so much to do, but it's got to the stage where all I'm doing is shouting at him. He does nothing around the house. He's just untidy and makes a mess everywhere. I think he owns the place. I can't keep getting angry and frustrated all the time.
I can see it's upset you, love. If I'm honest, I'm not very happy about it either. And perhaps we could help him with his homework. Can't be that hard, can it? I mean, I can remember one or two maths equations. E equals mc squared, was it? And what was that Pythagoras thing? The square on the hippopotamus is equal to the sum of the two somersaults on the other two sides, or something like that.
Yeah, all right. Look, maybe the three of us should go out somewhere, do some stuff together. I remember the last time we did anything like that.
Where should we go?
Well, I don't know. What about that music festival you mentioned? Maybe we could go with him there.
I could get the bikes out. We're not going to ride for ages. I could recycle them.
Yeah, maybe you should keep off the corny jokes as well. What about a museum?
Might be a bit boring. Tell you what, I could get him a video game and learn how to play it with his mates. What's that latest one called? Is it witchcraft?
Yeah, perhaps not. You know what we should do? Maybe we should just ask him. Oh, hello, darling. Put your phone down for a minute, love, will you?
Why?
We just want to have a little talk, just a little chat.
What about now?
Well, look, we're always telling you what we think and what we think you should do.
What's the point?
Well, the point is, we'd like to ask you what...
What I like to do.
Yeah.
Do you even know what I want to do?
No, son, actually, no.
It's music. Look, me and my mates, we're putting a band together. We're writing and recording our own stuff.
Oh, I know you like playing your guitar.
Oh, no, the ladies know you like playing. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we'd love to hear some of that. When you're ready.
Yeah. When I'm ready.
I used to play in a band once with the drums.
Oh, God.
What? You?
Yeah, just me and a few mates on a Friday night. Any chance of audition for your band?
No, that's okay. We don't need an extra drummer. What about you, Mum? Was there anything you used to do that I don't know about?
Yeah. I wanted to be a dancer, actually. Mum and Dad couldn't afford the proper lessons, so that was it. Then I met your dad, and that was that.
Oh, that's a bit crap, isn't it?
Oh.
The dancing bit, not meeting Dad.
Look, in spite of us giving you a hard time, I do realise, we both realise, that you're under a lot of pressure and putting in a lot of hours, doing your best. I just wish there was a better way we could deal with it.
in West London who get into all kinds of trouble. We usually go into pupil referral units, and we usually work with like, the naughtiest kids, and we work with like, groups of about 7 naughty kids, and we write music with them, and we make beats with them, and we have lots of fun with them. And today, we've got, well, I was told that from one particular school, we've got the top 20 kids. Now, this is unfamiliar territory for us. Now, this is kind of the group in the at the back. They're going to start a 4 count with a clap, and then John is going to come in to the next group, and you're going to do a chest slap, right, with them, and you're going to get them on with the chest slap that's going to fit into the preacher's beat of 4, and then once you guys are holding that beat together, John is then going to run out to the front 2 groups. I just realised I'm rubbish at keeping a beat. Is that good? Let's have this slower. 2. Hold that. Okay, the second group, John's going to give you a beat, you're going to follow it. Everyone, come on. A little bit harder, boys. Okay. Keep that going, keep that going. That's good.
Alright, keep the feet, yeah. 1, 2, hear that there, nice.
Yeah. Making up beat right now. Yeah, people in the house. Oh, London to Northampton, freestyling at the top of my dome on my days. Call me the freestyle master.
We're going to record you, all of you joining in on this hook. So John is going to teach you it. For it, what I'm going to need everyone to do is to stand up. So everybody stand up.
Come on.
Come on, come on! Come on, let's stand up.
So, you ready? We're going to go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a new day! It's a new day! And then we'll go, nothing's gonna get in my way. And again, it's a new day! It's a new day! Wait. Nothing's gonna get in my way. Perfect!
What we're going to do next is we need to move on to actually writing. So we've got our hook, and now we need a chorus. No, now we need verses. So we've got a chorus. And what we want is you guys to be writing. Now don't worry, right? Well, if you write something, it doesn't mean we're not going to force you to perform it to people or anything like that. We're going to give you the option, okay? And if you think actually I'd quite like to give it a go, you can. We're going to go around having a chat with you. And the worst case scenario, you have a bit of fun writing something that sounds like a poem.